everyone, and welcome to Stars with Stasi, where no matter who or what you are on this cosmic journey, you are welcome here. Greetings, I'm Stasi, your trusted psychic and intuitive reader. This is a reading for my fellow water sign Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome, but please keep in mind that these are general messages and may not resonate with everyone. So take what is for you and leave the rest for someone else. Today is December 8th, 2023, and today Mercury trines Jupiter. What does that mean for us? It means that we are very attractive today. We are bringing it in. Things are going to go our way. You can definitely expect any conversations that you might have to have or any meetings, anything where you're trying to be magnetic, persuasive. Today's a great day for you. If you look in the description box, you'll see a lot more information on that. But if you hang tight, we'll get into it in the reading. Also, this week we have a new moon in Sagittarius, so a lot of bold conversations, taking action. You can expect a lot of that this week as well. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I do run 2 contests each month. One is on my Instagram channel and one is on my YouTube. Feel free to participate. It is for my followers and my subscribers for your opportunity to win a free half-hour reading. And if you are a returning member, subscriber, thank you so much for your continued shares, likes, and subscribes. I'm going to tap into my spirit guides and get your highest and best messages. If you are new, after this is over, I will open up the floor for open tarot and answer any questions you might have. All right, guys, one moment while I tap in. Feel free to let me know where you're from. This is a live recording. All right, thank you. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, interdimensional beings, overseeing this act of divination for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please give me the highest and best messages for this week. All right, guys, we have a tidy house, clarity, and organization. This is number 1. I feel that this week is going to be a lot of focus on yourself, what you need to do with these harmonious aspects. For those of you that are wondering what a trine is, it's basically when you have 2 planets, they're high-fiving each other. They're saying, yes, this is go time, green light. That's what's going on today for you. If you happen to have the opportunity to go on a date, to be in community, to be with friends, to put yourself out there in any form in the limelight, today's the day, right? This will also happen again on the 18th. So keep that in mind. So again, number 1, a tidy house, clarity, and organization. We do have that new moon in Sagittarius, lots of energy, lots of desire. It's like you're going to get that wild hair, right? You're going to want to do the thing. Immediately after that new moon in Sagittarius, we go into retrograde. So it's almost like you get the downloads, you get the idea, you get the motivation, and then the energy is going to pull you back in and say, okay, I like everything you just thought about. I like it. Let's refine it a little bit. Let's get organized and actually put your ideas into action. This is a great time for your finances as well. Honestly, Scorpio, take advantage of this. Number 52, straddling worlds, wandering between realms. I feel strongly, Scorpios, especially because we rule the 8th house, right? You're going to be in a position where you're going to want to really study more esoteric thoughts, magic. You may really be rethinking your spirituality. I feel that many of you are going to be looking for different ways to I don't know, for lack of a better word, ascend, meditation, spiritual journeys, spirits, speaking with the other side, communicating with those who have passed, right? As a medium, I can tell you my clients absolutely are asking me more and more about this. The veil is thin. I feel that there's a lot going on energetically, and we're being pulled in that direction. So if that is something that you've been wanting to do, I feel that you would be very successful. Release the idea that you can't. Release the idea that you have to be somehow, special and gifted. That's not the case. We all have access to the other side. We all have access to our psychism. It's about, like anything else, using the tool, refining it, exercising it. It's available. Netcaster, preparations coming to fruition, number 42. 42 reduces to the number 6, a Venusian number. right? Venus is in Scorpio right now. Another reason why you're also very attractive and I really feel like getting your way, so to speak, right? Um, if there's something that you want, go after it. If you've been hesitant in asking, thank you. If you've been hesitant in asking someone out or putting yourself out there, let it go and just do it. Be bold. This is the time. Netcaster preparations come to fruition. I feel that all that healing work you've been doing, all that time you've spent, working on yourself, refining your look, refining your resume, revising that publication. It's coming to fruition right now. And I see that also if you are publishing something, this is an excellent time. As I say that, Eight of Wands, this is forward movement, taking action and just getting it done. King of Wands. King of Wands is very focused on themselves and has a lot of passion, desire. They can see, like, they're futuristic thinking, in my opinion, is the King of Wands. So with that message, I'm hearing, like, do not wait, create. Just get going, right? The longer you take, that's money out of your pocket. Think of it that way, honestly. Just get started, guys. Hi, how's everybody doing? Hello, Independent Stage, Luis or Lois, and Butterfly. Love Child, love the name. All right, Page of Wands, King of Cups. We're going to do a 9-card spread, and then I'm going to clarify those cards. And then what I'll pull a shadow card, an empath card, and then I'll open up the floor. Okay. I've got the 4 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 5 of Wands. That's a lot of Wands energy, a lot of fire energy. What is this at the bottom of the deck? I saw the Tower card. So we're going to leave that at the bottom. But I feel that definitely this is a recent thing for us where everything that you thought was going to happen took a sudden turn. That's also the case that's going to, you can expect that when Mercury goes into retrograde, right? That 24 hours ahead, 24 hours after. Again, Mercury's the great communicator, right? And also in charge of air travel, internet, communication, all of those things. And that's why there's always that warning, like, don't sign things, don't do certain things during the retrograde. I don't know if I subscribe to that. I think that it happens, 3 times a year. So it's not like it's a rare occasion. It's just understanding how to work with the energy. If something's going to go and fall apart, you can expect that this is a great time for it to happen. But when it happens, it's because the universe is creating paths for you for the opportunities. Because all the other times of the year, you're sitting there manifesting. I wish this was different. I wish I would do that for a living instead. I wish my friendships were more balanced. Whatever you've been crafting on all year, when I feel like when Mercury goes into retrograde, it gives you time to reflect and refine those manifestations. And then it comes through the way you want it. So I always feel like when you have things like these Tower moments, you have to try to find the silver lining in that. As annoying as that sounds, there really is a reason why things don't always work out the way you had planned. Your perspective of your life and your ideas are shaped by your perceptions and your experiences. So maybe, you have to consider that your view isn't always the best and brightest. Like you're limited by your experiences and perceptions. We all are. That's why it's important to shake up your algorithm. But I'm seeing here with all of this passion, desire, this energy, this, I feel like you might upset the apple cart, so to speak, because you are going to be putting an end to some things by having some more difficult conversations. And also to maybe start that new thing, you've got to end it, the what you're in now. 5 of Wands is also, I like to call it more bickering. It's not necessarily like mastermind energy, right? You're dealing with somebody who is trying to poke at you. This is great news. Actually, here, Scorpio, I see the King and Queen of Cups, which I like very much as a couple in this spread. And for some time, you have been in this energy of attracting a soulmate or releasing a false twin. We've got the Sun card coming in for us with the 3 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. I feel like maybe there's something that you didn't expect. Maybe there was a relationship that you were recently involved in or someone you may have just met. And perhaps things are going in a way that are hit and miss. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, because of your past, perhaps, maybe you're coming to sudden disagreements. Maybe you're feeling, what's the word I'm looking for? When your past instead of becoming the medicine becomes like the poison, right? So ideally your past hurts should be the medicine for tomorrow. It should be what shapes you and what molds you and what allows you to handle tough situations. But sometimes when you're not healed, past situations become the poison. They literally seep into all of your experiences moving forward. So Scorpio, this is a really good time to release all of that because you're starting to understand, right? That the past abusive boss, abusive, relationship, the past exhaustion of self so that others could be whole and you let yourself go. You see how that didn't work out for you, right? So now it's like I'm sensing that maybe you are in this position where you may have met someone who's emotionally whole, who is trying to be there for you. And it looks like the past may be coming into just be mindful of that. That's the best way to put it. Because here, when I see the sun, the Three of Swords, and the Knight of Cups, this is telling me, that happiness is available to you. The Knight of Cups is a steady heal. This is somebody coming towards you with good intentions. And if this isn't a relationship, this could also just be all relationships. This doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. I feel like some of you may have had a friend group as well. I know that's true for so many of us who have changed the group of people that we associate with because we have evolved and we've gone inward for a long time. I feel like all of that healing is what's the fruits of your labor. Well, right here, preparations come to fruition. Thank you. So it's coming across that there's a lot of healing happening here. The sun, like I said, you're very attractive. You're magnetic. And I think, Scorpio, that people look at you and are pretty much floored by how far you've come, the amount of positivity you radiate, even in times of complete heartache. So I feel like you are attracting someone that's very steady, loving, kind, and someone who's been through it like you. All right, so I'm going to clarify these. Let me see. Let's use this deck. I hope everybody's doing good and preparing for this new moon, thinking about what it is that you want to bring into manifest form. What will, what are you looking to do? Like I said, Mercury trining Jupiter, Mercury, the great communicator, ideas, internet. This could be a good time to post things. You could go viral, honestly. I want you to also consider what it is about Jupiter, expansion, right? Thinking big, going beyond. This, guys, the Magician card at the bottom of the deck, no shit. I'm telling you, you can craft your reality. You can do it. This energy is available to you. I love it. All right, let's clarify these cards, please, Spirit. The Lover's card, making choices. Gemini energy, clarifying the Page of Wands. Are you actually going to go after what it is that you want? Are you going to put yourself first finally, right? Is this going to be the time that you say, you know what, Scorpio, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. I'm going to put all my energy into my business. I trust that I can make money doing it. Or I'm going to go ahead and take a leap of faith and be vulnerable in this relationship. I don't know how it's going to work out, but I'm going to try it because you know what? Nothing is as bad as what I've been through. And that's the truth. Haven't you already gone through enough, right? Nothing's as bad as what you've just come out of. These between 1920, geez, between 2020 and 2020 now, right? It's been a shit show and we're finally out of it for real. This is the time. This is the time. And how did you get in here? Two of Pentacles in the wrong deck, but I'm going to put it here. This is about balance. This came up in last week's video, so I'll link that to the bottom or to the end of this video. But balancing your obligations, your desires, your wants, your needs. Understanding that you have everything you already need right in your hands. And this is really about refining the process of what you want and what you're going to get. We're going to put that here. I love, this must be a theme for us because this came up last week as well, the balance. King of Cups is being clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. Guys, for those of you that have recently met someone, I feel like this is going to turn into something very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to go well. So Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning in the material world, right? It's not like usually when you think of relationships, you think of Ace of Cups. But to me, when I think of a new beginning, like the ultimate new beginning, the all-encompassing, I always think of Pentacles, like the Ace of Pentacles. This is everything. This is the home, the life, the job, the relationship. This is Spirit saying, you know what? We're going to hit the reset button. And that's what this feels like. I'm very much getting those reset vibes. This King of Cups is an emotionally healed human being with, like, again, can just really put their emotions, their intentions, their kindness, their compassion. Could be a water sign energy you're dealing with, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I do see a lot of air energy as well. All right, so this Four of Swords. I feel like the Four of Swords in this case is telling me, Scorpio, you need to release control. Because Four of Swords is usually about putting down, you know, here, let me show you. So you see the Four of Swords, this person's laying there and they're finally at ease. They're at rest with maybe a decision they've made, right? They're just taking a minute. I feel like for you, this is about releasing control. Hey, Colleen. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. This is great. All right, let me show you. So the King of Cups comes up with the Ace of Pentacles. And we go from the Ace of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles that quick. I feel like when you release control, get some faith in yourself. Just start, like, throw spaghetti at the wall. I'm serious, Scorpio. You can't mess it up right now. That's how I almost feel. Not almost. I mean, that's really how I feel. I feel like you can't mess this up right now. I feel that, first of all, if you don't take the bull by the horns and start creating and doing the thing, Spirit's going to tower moment you, and it's going to happen anyway. So I feel like your best course of action is to release control, allow yourself to be vulnerable, allow yourself to go on the date, allow yourself to apply for that job you don't think you can have, or even better yet, allow yourself to create the job, to create. And it shouldn't even be a job, the lifestyle, right? Create the lifestyle. Create the lifestyle you want. What do you want? Six of Wands. You'll be very victorious at this. And also, actually, Colleen, now that I just saw your name, and this is, I feel like victory's coming your way. That's great. Hold on. We're not at that part of the reading yet. All right, because that came through with the 10 of Wands. So I feel like some of you are about to get some news that's going to allow you to put down some heaviness, right? For those of you that are waiting on a job offer, I'm telling you, before this year is over, the calendar year, so before 12/31/23, you'll hear back. And this came through last week, and it's coming through again if you're an actor, actress, on stage, on this, platform, something like that. I feel like someone's going to come towards you, like someone's been watching you from the sidelines, admiring your work. Maybe they really like your perspective. There's something about you. So this is a great week for business. This is a great week to co-collaborate with other people. And this is a great week to just create, right? Create what it is that you want. Remember, people only know what you share of yourself with them. You can write your own story. Do what it is that you want. Ten of Wands being clarified by the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups, this is like that sour grapes energy. Like, when is it going to happen for me? When am I going to get my Ace of Cups? And the universe wants to gift it to you. It's coming because you've put down, like, I feel like releasing control and coming into right relationship with yourself, accepting that maybe you don't have to feel bad about not wanting to take care of everyone all the time, right? What's wrong, Scorpio, if you want to put your oxygen mask on first? Nothing's wrong. Maybe you'll be more enjoyable, right, as a person if you take care of yourself. So I feel like this independent energy of releasing control and just being like, okay, I surrender what Spirit got for me because, I've been waiting forever. Spirit says, well, good. Now that you're done trying to control things, we've got something for you. We've got new opportunity with money. We've got new opportunity with love. We've got new opportunity with friendships, new social circles. 2024 is going to be an expansive time for you, Scorpio, because we, the fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, have, so if you have placements there, this is something to consider. 2020 to 2020 now has been, like I said, that whole time was a tower moment, right? Talk about looking at yourself and understanding and seeing you completely different than you once were. Now it's time for us to shine. And honestly, as light workers, we are going to be doing a lot of the heavy lifting because the other signs are going to be going through it. So, all right, now let's clarify the rest of these cards here. I feel that, and for many of you, because I know my clients, I've been having this conversation over and over again. For those of you that are going to be moving, because there's a good portion, I would say over 50% of Scorpios will be taking a huge move in the first quarter of 2024. For those of you that are moving, I feel very strongly that when you move, that is that soulmate connections coming in. For those of you that don't find that before this year is over, that move is what creates the opportunity for it. This is great. Okay. So in our central position, we've got the 5 of Wands. That's that bickering, fighting. It could be internal conflict. And just really when your surroundings don't resonate with you any longer. This is 10 of Swords. It is over. It's over. So if you're living in a household that is, I don't know, lackluster, argumentative, you're not respected, you feel trapped, that's over. If you're in a workplace where you feel that people are working against you and you feel that you're being talked about or worked against, because that is happening to a lot of you, that's over, right? New job, new friends, new home, new environment, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. It's here. I keep hearing like your spirit team going, congratulations, Scorpio. Congratulations. You didn't give up. And you didn't. You didn't. You thought about it. I thought about it. The Starseed community collectively thought about it. And then we pulled ourselves out. Guys, look, I want to show you right now. You've got the Ace of Pentacles coming up. And whenever you have the 4 of Cups, that's the 3 cups waiting for the 4th. That's so basically when I see the 4 of Cups, that's the Ace of Cups. Got the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands, new creative passion, the desire, new opportunity, taking action. This is all new beginnings, new. No wonder everything went to shit. You had to make room, right? This is also a new sexual adventure for those of you that are, looking for something different. I feel like that's incoming for you. And it could be that leads into something more, because this King of Cups and this Queen of Cups together being clarified by the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, it could be one of two things or even both. You and your person might start off as friends or business partners, and that turns into something deeper and stronger. But I feel like at the base of this connection is passion, desire, drive, the common desire also to have stability, actually. So I feel like whatever relationship this is, it's mutually beneficial, because you've got the King of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles, and you've got the Queen of Cups with the Ace of Wands. So these are two people that are really eager to start something new. And you have the person in their masculine being a more grounded, stable energy, and you have the Queen of Cups energy coming through generally as us, even though it's Cancerian energy. I always see her as Scorpio energy when we're doing our readings. So I feel like, here you have this fiery, sexy, this basically turns the Queen of Cups into the Queen of Wands with a nurturing vibe. I love it for us. And then you've got this other energy here with this emotionally stable, calm force that Scorpios really need, along with like this, grounded energy as well. So I feel like this is a really good pairing in business or in love. All right. So take it how it resonates, but these are good things, because when I'm looking at this as well, what connects these two, I feel like you and this venture, this person, this business situation, what the two of you have in common is putting like coming out of some difficult times, right? So I feel that there has to be this intentional action between you and this new person, you and this new business, you and this new whatever it is, to talk. This is a great time to talk. So that way there are no misunderstandings, to discuss how your past may be affecting the way you move forward. Like I said, be vulnerable. It's okay. You don't have to show all your cards, but I think that in this case, the way I'm seeing it, it's about making a choice. When I see the Lover's card, Spirit saying, yeah, I mean, you might have left all of these unfortunate relationships and circumstances, but if you don't try a different path moving forward, when the universe does gift you all of these things, then you're going to be living in a loop. So in the past, if you were always closed off and you didn't know how to be vulnerable and you didn't know how to take chances, or you always needed to be in control, if you try that again with this new person or this new job or this new situation, it will not go in your favor. You will repeat the loop, and every time you repeat a loop, I feel like the consequences become more significant to get your attention. So this time, leap of faith, try it differently, okay? All right, let's clarify the Sun card. This is great. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. I'm going to put her over here to clarify the Sun card. Truth of the matter, this is now all four aces essentially showing up in this reading. You cannot make it up. This is amazing for us. If there's something you want to do, Scorpio, get after it. Ace of Swords, new idea, new perspective, enlightening conversation. Next year, Scorpios are going to be doing a lot of work on their ancestry. And that's just the way the energies are set up. I'm already preparing for next year. So things for you to consider, that as you are researching and learning about yourself, your life is going to take a completely different trajectory. I believe that the cards are reflecting that by showing you all of these aces, because these sorry, Scorpio, I'm ahead of myself. There are a lot of messages coming through. I want to remind you that your life, your experiences, you really are 100% in control of it. I know you don't want to hear that shit right now, but I need you to just trust me on this. You really are the creator. When you can perceive that you are in control of your reality, you'll understand that your reality is simply based on your perceptions. They are only based on your ideas. So if something is traumatic, if something is awful, if something feels like it's the worst thing you've ever had or gone through, you cannot maybe not go back and change the physical acts of what has happened, but you have complete agency and control over how you perceive it, right? Do you have to give that person, that situation, that ex, that job, the power to ruin your self-worth, image, and what you project in the future to others? No, right? You can look at it instead and be like, you know what? Sure, I played a part in that. However, I can play a different part somewhere else, right? This isn't for me. I don't resonate any longer with this. This happened for me, not against me, right? Whatever it is that you have to tell yourself, because in a story, there are multiple perspectives that are all true. Which one serves you? Which one do you have to hang on to so that you can move on to with your life? Because that's all this is. Happiness comes from within. Literally, happiness, you create it. You think it. You do it. Speak it into existence. If you can imagine it, you can have it. So this is like the strongest message. I feel so strongly about this, Scorpio, because for those of you that know me and know my story, you know that I had I've been healing this physical vessel for a while now from some rarities. And ultimately, if it wasn't for the amount of mind work involved in, you have control. You can heal yourself. You can put yourself in a better place and situation. You can find the silver lining. It's up to you because no one's going to do it for you. So this heartache right here that you experienced, I hate to say this, Scorpio, it's going to sound so cold, but I'm going to say it like Scorpios say it. You're not that special. We all went through hell. We've all had a breakup. We've all had a divorce or know someone who has. We've all lost someone. We've all had a childhood that didn't serve us in one way or another, right? We have all been there. Get through it, right? You can't get under it. You can't get over it. Get through it. Sit in the uncomfortable reality that, yes, this happened to you, but it happened to her and him and everybody else. So now what? Your story's old. Heal, and enjoy your life. I hate saying it like that, but it's true. Oh. So as I'm over here preaching, talking about how you've got to let this go, judgment number 20. Release it. We've all had hurts. We've all been through hell, and it's not a competition, right? I am certain that your story and your reality is earth shattering compared to, your neighbor or whoever is trying to tell you that you need to do shadow work. Because that's the most annoying thing, right? You've been through hell and then you've got somebody saying you should do your shadow work. You should look into that. The point is, that's all we ever do. So maybe this is the year 2024 that you don't do all of that. You don't focus on the traumas. Maybe you focus on the happy dramas, right? Maybe you create some good stuff in your life. Release the hurt. It doesn't serve you here. It's keeping you stagnant. It's keeping you stale, and it's maturing you, and it's aging your energy. Why? Why do you do that to yourself, right? You're over here all angry and upset, and the people that have wronged you, they're not thinking about it because that, they're not Scorpios, and Scorpios are the ones that like sit in it. Release it. Release all this. Release all this because I want to get back to this. I just take a screenshot of this. You can control your happiness. You can bring it in because there are energies at work all of the time that will handle this heartache. Release it. Release it because you've got this person here. You've got this job here. You've got these choices to make. You've got the ability to put your oxygen mask on first. Justice showing up at the bottom of the deck, Libra energy. Some of you might be dealing with the Libra specifically. Some of you might be dealing with an air sign in general, but this is coming through very much like more balance, the scales of justice, things coming to conclusion, karma. Nine of Swords. Whatever's been stressing you, that's coming to an end. That's what Nine of Swords is, like the stress. Like, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'm good enough. I don't know if I'll make money. I don't know if this is worth it. That stuff. Let it go, Scorpio. Because you bring about what you think about. The more you say, I don't know, the more the universe doesn't know either. Because who's going to gift you something if you don't know if you want it? Who's going to come by your, who's going to think about it? Would you put an effort into creating a 5-course meal for somebody like who is a picky eater? Right? No. So if you can imagine your angels, right? Your spirit team, they're up there in the kitchen trying to make you the perfect 5-course. And you're down here going, well, I don't know if I like that. But in the past I had it, right? I don't know. Release it. 8 of Pentacles, see things differently, put time and energy into getting what you want. Knight of Cups is being clarified by the Chariot. There it is. Knight of Cups. Knights, they take action. This is emotions. This is healing. Chariot, it represents intuition, intellect, coming in quick, right? Happening fast. And this is also, in my opinion, about taking a middle ground on something as well. Because you see the Chariot is being led by a white horse and a black horse equally, the equal power in that. So I feel this is about coming into right relationship with yourself and just being okay with releasing control. That's the biggest thing that's coming through, Scorpio. It's like, be okay with letting things happen. Like, so what if you get hurt again? Oh my gosh, I don't even know that I love that message, but that's how it's coming through. I don't know that I love it either, but I have to say it because my bosses are up here. So I'm going to say, but that's how it's coming through. Like, so what if you get hurt again? And so the wheel will turn. I guess, that's true, right? That's true. So what if the job doesn't work out? You're not going to die. So what if the relationship goes to shit? You're not going to die. And so what if you die, you'll come back? I guess that's true. Yeah. So at the end of the day, they make it sound so simple, but I guess it's true. You got to release control and just like see what happens, have the experience, do the thing, enjoy your life, take the risk. But this time you're doing it from a perspective of you want to. Where in the past, I feel like maybe you had to, or you felt like you had to. All right. So I want to look a little deeper. Going outside of what, let me see. So Spirit is with all these new beginnings. Is there something that Scorpio needs to keep an eye for? Is there a message there that's going to help with discernment with all of these new beginnings? Because I'm hearing that, certainly that feels like it could be very overwhelming. Temperance, alchemy, balance, healing. So another card, balance. I know you guys are going to light me up in the comments because last week I heard all about it, but alchemy. So alchemy just isn't about the traditional way of, the way we think about it, turning something into precious metals, but this is about like turning a situation into something that it's this. This is alchemy, right? You take something that you have in front of you and you turn it into something completely different because it's better. It's better for you. It's better and it's healthier for you. And it's abundance for you. A simple shift in perspective is going to change your life. And I'm not joking about that. I mean it. I just really want you to lean into that. A simple shift in the way you think is going to change your life. So lean into it because you're going to get a new idea. You're going to get that download. You're going to have that experience and it's going to make all of the difference. You're going to heal things from your past you didn't even know were a problem. That sounds exciting, I think. Knight of Swords. No, my bad. King of Swords. Again. Oh. Okay, I'll take them. 1 second. So when I was saying, I think the question that I asked when I pulled this was like, what do we need to know? And a different deck. This is the third deck pulling the same cards. Wow. Okay. King of Swords, air sign, and they're masculine. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. However, this could be coming through as contracts, wills, settlements. Could be a professional person, a doctor, a lawyer, CEO, SEO, entrepreneur, solopreneur, someone in authority, someone with a lot of ideas, a person in power, management, something like that. Could be an attorney. And then I've got the Justice card coming in again, double air energy. Libra energy specifically showing up for the third time in a different form. So I feel like there is some karmic justice happening this week. And I feel also that whatever relationship it's coming for you, like this is really coming through as romantic relationship. Queen of Wands, it's the same story, just in different cards. Queen of Wands, you're very attractive, magnetic, fiery, sensual, sexy. Doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine watching this. This is representing you. Planetary energy is spotlight on Scorpio. Ace of Cups, brand new beginning in love. King of Cups, you're attracting maybe another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but this is someone who's been through it emotionally as well, a healed human being, someone with balance. That's how this is coming through. Like not ruled by their emotions, but healed by their past. The Chariot. I don't really feel like there's much that can be done here. This is a divine counterpart. This is set in stone. So if this isn't about a romantic relationship or that doesn't resonate with you, again, we are in this time of expansion. This could be a business relationship, but a partnership nonetheless that is intense and fated, fated connections. And this one, in this particular relationship that's coming in for you, Scorpio, again, whether that be romantic, friendship, whatever these relationships are, the main characteristic of what's coming in for you is again about balance. You're attracting someone or a group of people that are familiar with your background one way or another. Maybe not your background. Let me start over. They have been through a similar thing. So either you've both experienced loss, right? Which again is not that uncommon for once you get to a certain age, but like recent and impactful loss. You both may have been taking care of elderly parents and can talk about the stress of that. Things like that. You both may have recently found yourself looking to start a new venture in business, and you both are interested in the same thing. So that's the kind of vibe I'm getting, where in the past, maybe your relationships, especially as Scorpios, were driven by your root chakra, right? Only physical. So I feel, or it might have been the opposite, but I truly feel mostly that in the past, maybe your relationships were all grounded in something less stable than what you're doing now. So it's a lot of balance. All right, guys, I'm going to pull a shadow card for you, and then I'm going to open it up. But just give me a second while I get these cards underway. Hi, everyone. Wow, there's a lot of you. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. This, for those of you that follow me, this is normally done on Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But, you know, Libra again. But it is a very busy month. So there are times that I change my schedule, but I do try to post it up as much as I can. All right. Let's do these. That's fascinating. Archangel Michael. There. Okay, so he just wants me to take it. I didn't even shuffle. So Archangel Michael shows up, and this is about nurturing your relationships. Number 26, reducing to the number 8. And I don't know why I said Archangel Michael, because that's not at all what this reads. Not even a little bit. This says Archangel Raguel, I suppose. Right? But in my mind, I saw Michael and I was wondering how that is, because Michael's number is 11 and this shows up as 8. So maybe they're all here. I don't know. But the bottom line is nurture your relationships, because that's what we've been talking about. The biggest relationship I want you to nurture, Scorpio, though, is with yourself. That's the real story. And it's about accepting yourself for all that you are, right? We're weird as hell. We are weird. We want to know all your business. You can't know our business, though. Right? We want to be everywhere all at once, but we don't want to leave our house. We want to be in a relationship, but we don't really want you in our space. We want to read the book, but we don't want to sit down to do it. And we want it kind of read to us, but then we don't want to hear your voice. So it's like, it's like the conundrum of the Scorpio, right? So I feel like this is a time to kind of try to live things in life a little bit differently, like lean into our soft side. Lean into the soft side. We can do it. I think together as a community, guys, I don't know how we're going to do it, but I think we can. We're going to do it. We're going to give hugs, not hammers. See what happens. Yeah, I think we're going to have to release the critical voice within. Jeez. That, you know what? We are a kind of critical Scorpio, and aren't we? So it's okay. I'm about to make some excuses for us because, I'm a Scorpio too. It's not that we want to be critical, right? In our minds, we just see the bigger picture, right? We got that eagle's eye view. I mean, we're Scorpio. We can see it and we're intuitive. It's like hanging out with the Pisces. Like they see everything. So all the water signs, truly. But I digress. My point is, oftentimes we see the writing on the wall. We see the flags. We see it happening. And you've got that friend, the one that doesn't really think things out, and you're like, hey, maybe you shouldn't, or maybe you should think that intensity is a lot for other people to handle. So I feel like we need to maybe reel it in. That's something to think about with our relationship, especially the new ones, because in the past, that helpful attitude that we think we have comes across as a critical voice instead, and that's a real buzzkill for new people. So balance your passion for how others live their life and keep it to yourself. Just something to consider. Release your critical voices within. When a critical inner voice says, I am not enough, I am too sensitive, immediately counter it with, this isn't true, and focus on loving thoughts instead. So, here is some take it or leave it advice with your relationships, with yourself, and with others. Because we are conditioned in society to be annoyed with the people we care about the most. And I say that because it's true. If you think about sitcoms, television shows, anything, right? Jokes, whatever, especially for those of us that are older, when you look at it, the script is always, the battle axe wife or the annoying husband who's never around or the kids that drive you crazy. It's very little, if any, conflict resolution and good vibes in a household and building each other up. It's just not what we're shown and programmed to believe we can achieve. When you start to become conscious of that awful internal record that you've absorbed from forces outside of you, it's a good time to just take that central position and say, wait a minute, why do I think that about my spouse? Why do I think that about myself? Why, is this true? Why am I so easily annoyed? Why am I low key angry? It might be because the record that's playing in the background has got to come off. So be mindful, set your internal record straight. Literally, set your record straight. Stop it. Don't allow that negativity continue. Because let's just say it is true. Let's say your spouse is a real pain in the ass. Instead of thinking about it all the time, which is just going to bring about more of that behavior, start crafting your exit plan, right? You have control. You don't have to be where you are. And it's just something to consider, taking agency and control over your life, starting with yourself. Every time you have that thought that you're not enough, that there's something wrong with you, correct it. Change the record, right? I really feel like this is a great time to get what it is that you want out of life. You've just got to be intentional and focused because the energies are here to support you. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much. For those of you that would like to get a reading, hang tight. And if someone could please document 4720 in the comments box for me, please. And that's where I will end the Scorpio recording. And I'm going to open up the floor to ask me anything. If you've not done this with me before, no problem. Welcome. This is how it works. If you have a question for Spirit, I'll gladly try to help you. If you are a member of my channel, you will get first priority. If you do a donation, a super chat, anything like that, you will obviously get my attention. There's a lot of people in this room. I do the very best I can to help. If you're looking for a free reading and you don't get your question answered, again, I run 2 contests each month. Not everyone can afford a reading, and I'm happy to help. But you've got to follow the rules and enter, and it could be you. Otherwise, feel free, and let's keep this space respectful, and let's begin. All right, guys, how is everyone doing? There are a lot of people here. Molly Pop, hey, girl, what's going on? Thank you, thank you. Let me read. Oh, hold on. Oh my God, I was at the club last week, and I got tired of people being bumped into and just repeated, I am protected, and I had significantly less amount of people bump into me. Yes, Molly, absolutely. Hey, Colleen. Hey, Annie. Oh, you guys are the best. I tell you, the Starseed community, you guys are amazing. Also, I just want to I want to announce this really quickly. We have a member of the Starseed community. I know a lot of you have been on these lives. I believe her name is Nicole. I'm not going to do her whole name, but she has posted over and over again after one of the premonitions. I had said that I have someone that was coming through as a pregnancy, maybe having prior failed pregnancies. I just want to announce I got news that her pregnancy is viable, solid. She got all the testing back, and we as a community for a while now have been rooting for that. So if you're watching this, we have your back. We want to see this turn out for you. We are so, so excited that things are going well. Keep up the good work and make that baby. Very proud of you, Nicole. All right, guys. All right, Annie, I see you. Question. I'm working on creating an online course. Will it be successful? When should I launch it? March. Okay, March. Hold on. So yeah, it's going to be successful. When should you launch it? March. That's funny because I have the same question. We've talked about this, Annie. I don't know. I don't even know why I have these cards in my hand, but let's see. The root what? The root girl, disowned self. Give me 1 second, Annie. Let me just. Yes. Okay. The power of community, number 8, gathering around. I feel like you're gonna. This will not be a solo project. So let's start there. You're going to work with other people, and it might just because it's a course and you'll be teaching people, but I feel like you're going to have like maybe a team of 2 or 3 helping you on this. Ten of Cups, success, community, gathering, happiness, the Judgment, releasing control, your true calling, your true north. Show me Annie's course, please. Yeah, do it. So I've got death and rebirth, right? This is you, Scorpio energy, but this is you specifically, more than Scorpio energy. This is about the transformation. Lean into it. You know that your journey is definitely happened quickly. And I feel like, I mean, Spirit really did just kind of take everything that wasn't serving you right on out of your way in under a week. So you've got this death and rebirth, but you got the 6 of Pentacles. And again, Annie, we've talked about this. There's something about your future that's going to bring you more balance. And I feel, actually, this is coming through. I feel like, excuse me, let me get some water. Annie, your life is going to take a turn. And we've talked about this. I don't want to put too much of your business out there, but I feel like your daughter is going to have some success, and it's going to pull you in one direction. You are going to have a lot of success as well. So it's going to be like momager vibes a little bit, as well as what you're doing. So I feel like you're going to be very busy, but it's going to be enjoyable and maybe take you in a direction you hadn't anticipated. As the Chariot, it's a Scorpio thing. Like, we're being guided on the path. Like, it's almost like Spirit says, all right, guys, we're at the end of your transformation journey, and some of you did not get on the right path. So we're just going to pick you up and put you where you need to be. This might hurt, but it'll be good for you in the long run. So it's almost like I keep getting that image of, what are those claw games, right? That's what Spirit's doing. They're just saying, all right, for the Scorpios that did not get on the right track, let's just pick them up and put them where they belong. This one needs more balance. This one needs more love. This one needs more money. It's almost like, if you can imagine just a bunch of Spirit team out there, just reorganizing, reshuffling the energy. And this 6 of Pentacles, you know, in the past, I think you gave too much of yourself and it depleted yourself. And now it's going to be more or less focused on balancing. You've got Annie, every time it goes back to this, I feel like new love is coming in for you, and that can't happen. It couldn't have happened with all the things you had going on in your life before, past being cleared. I feel like Queen of Wands, that course is going to be successful. You're going to be successful at all the things you do. Although I don't know that it's coming through, like, I don't know what the what's it called, what the topic of your course is, but yes, you'll be teaching, yes, you'll be doing courses, yes, you'll be having that, but the subject matter will flow, will change. So I hope that's helpful. And I think that by March, you're going to have a very solid product to distribute. All right. Blessed Angel. Hi, everyone. Hey, Colleen. You were praying to Archangel Michael this morning. Excellent. Excellent. I love that. All right. Let me see. Hello, hello. Hello. All right. I'm trying to look at Annie. Oh, what kind of course? Okay. What does Spirit want me to know? Colleen. Let's see. I actually just got a new deck and I want to use it. So it is, for those of you that want to know, the Modern Witches Tarot. And if you're interested actually in any of the decks that I use, you can hit my link tree and you can go to my Amazon storefront And I do have all the decks that I use linked there. For those of you that have asked me in the past about my hair scarves that I wear, they're all linked there. So all my esoteric books, magical books. So that is the equipment that I use. I get a lot of questions, so I've went ahead and just put it on a storefront to kind of help streamline those. So also, Colleen, while I'm shuffling these cards, I just want to make another announcement, guys. I added some new products to my website, and right now the look ahead 2024 90-minute reading is 20% off. So if I don't know what that noise was. But if that's something that you're interested in, this is a great time to do it. It comes with a natal chart, a solar return chart, and a 90-minute Astro Tarot reading. Hold on, Colleen. These are new cards, girl, and I'm trying to get... I'm trying to get some new energy for you because I feel like every time I read your cards, right? Same message. So... Geez, they're brand new. All right, Spirit, show me for Colleen, please. What messages do we have? They have been sitting on my altar for a week, so they're new but worked. Okay. 10 of Swords and the Page of Swords. 10 of Swords, Page of Swords. So 10 of Swords is the ending of something. Page of Swords, taking action, communication, finding something out. Wow. Hold, please. Queen of Pentacles. All that money's coming to you. Knight of Swords. So you've been stressed out about the money. Every time I read your cards, this is a brand new deck. So you've been stressed out about the settlement, been stressed out about your money, right? This is what's keeping you up at night. This is your money right here, your pentacles. 10 of Swords, Page of Swords. That situation's coming to an end. Page of Swords, communication. Let's see what else. Have you not heard anything yet? You're about to. Jeez. Wow. Even with this brand new deck, I'm telling you guys, I put my decks on my altar and I leave them there for a good lunar cycle. All right. So Ace of Swords, the truth of the matter, a brand new idea, the beginning, contracts, whatever. This really is the answer that you've been waiting for because look, Wheel of Fortune. That's what this is. The ending of a karmic cycle. Colleen, I don't know what to tell you. Every time I pull your cards, doesn't matter what deck I use, it still comes through as this working in your favor. So I'm not sure what the situation is that's taking so long. Let's see if there's anything else. Hold on. That's great news, Colleen. I don't know. It's one way or the other. You're getting this money. 2 of Cups. I know you don't want to hear a damn thing about the love cards, but I feel like this is always showing up for you. Again, soulmate. Knight of Cups. Somebody coming towards you with a strong offer. I feel like you might have a secret admirer, Colleen. Maybe they're just waiting for you to get your money so you can be their sugar mama. You've got goosebumps. I've got goosebumps too. 6 of Cups. This is somebody from your past. I don't know. But how do we always get in this love thing with you when you're not even... Spirit doesn't care that you don't want it. 6 of Wands, victory. Victory, but you're going to have to fight for it. I'm sorry. Because look, 5 of Wands. Bickering, again, this isn't mastermind type thing. This isn't like a 5 of Swords where it's contractual and communication and all that, right? Like these aren't sharp words, nothing like that. This is more or less that typo, that person sitting on it, not getting back to you. It's about taking action. So, like we talk about every week, contact the person that's representing you and tell them to get on it again, because it is time and victory is happening. This is not going to carry over into next year. There's no way. This is coming to an end this week or next. And also, if this serves you at all, they just reminded me, and this is true, that you can't, like, with, at least in this state, there are, you have like your books, right? In the legal world, like you've got your books, like your cases you've got to close. You don't want it to go over into next year. So there is that goal for internally for the court system as well. And so this would be a really good time. Like I said, you might even want to make that call today if you haven't, simply because like this is a great time for things to go in our favor. This and the 18th. If you can get this resolved before the 13th by just kind of staying on it, that would be great. But even if you can't, and it goes into retrograde, that's not a big deal. Just double check your contracts, make sure that everything's written as it should be. Other than that, I absolutely see this turning in your favor. And a side of love, a side of soulmate coming in once your finances work out. Queen of Pentacles, this is your money. I don't know, Colleen, you can't get away from it. Either I just want it for you so badly that I pull only good cards, or it's just the way it's going to happen for you. So I wish you all the luck. You're welcome, my love. All right. Let's see. That's what the attorney said. Judge knows she's got to get it. Yeah. I mean, they really do have to get it done. I used to work in insurance, and that end of year goal is real. I mean, they'll be up countless hours at the end of the year trying to get their like legal stuff done, especially because they have everything they need. Oh, Four of Wands isn't just a card about community and marriage. This is a card of freedom. And we were talking about Archangel Michael, and if these wands represent a gateway, and they represent a gateway to freedom. So I feel like this is a new chapter for you coming in, along with the soulmate on the side that we don't like to talk about because you want your money. So I think that this is really a good sign for you, Colleen. You're welcome. All right. Anybody else have any questions? Hey, Sky. I would love to hear whatever spirit would like me to know. All right. Let's see. Hopefully you are still on here. Oh, there's a lot of people on here. Hey, everyone. All right, Sky. All right, Sky, Spirit, what can you tell me about Sky, please? Good. All right. You cards or something else. Oh. Look here. You're about to learn the truth of something. So I feel, okay. These cards are good. All right. So Ace of Swords, learning the truth of the matter, but Seven of the Swords, bottom of the deck. Truth about what? Somebody lying to you. Somebody you thought was working against you. This is coming through like a, well, I don't want to, hold on. Hold on, Sky. Colleen, no crying. Four of Wands, Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords. Four of Wands could be a marriage if you're married or in a relationship. The Star card, Aquarius energy. What is this about, Sky? Let's see. That's too many. Hold on. These cards are so new. Oh, the World card. Okay. I feel like something's coming to an end for you. Good. Okay. This card literally reads everything is fine, and this person has had it. Hey, Blessed Angel, thank you so much. I will be right with you. Give me one moment. King of Pentacles. Well, I'm not sure that this is a relationship. It could be about your job or your money, because King of Pentacles, unless you're dealing with an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn. Wait a minute. Virgo. What is this? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got the 10 of Swords. Everything is fine with King of Pentacles. This could be your money, your budget. So either hard times with finances are coming to an end, or a relationship with a person, earth sign person, could be coming to an end. But you definitely have some endings happening here, because I've got the Star card and the World card coming together. And the Star card is main character energy, what you've been wanting, desiring, which you've been really hoping your life would be like. That's going to happen for you, because when the Fool, okay, so the tarot is all a story. It's a story about the Fool's journey. So the Fool, starts his journey and carries it through the first 21 cards. The last of those cards is the World card. That's your major life lessons. I feel that you're at this cycle where you're about to begin a new life. And this time, the life that you are going to be living is really based on what you've always wanted, which is great. Because I also feel that the reason you're going to have all of that available to you is because freedom is coming once you really understand things as they are. There's some kind of information coming to you that's going to be either a new perspective or a new idea that's going to have you seeing your relationships differently and have you in this place of feeling very free and carefree and like leaving some ugliness behind. So I'm not sure how this resonates for you because obviously that was a lot. But it does appear to me that you're going to have a more carefree attitude towards relationships, towards trust, right? And I feel like you're going to have more honest conversations about what it is that you desire moving forward and less conversations about apologies for not meeting other people's expectations. And that was super specific, but that's how it came through. So I hope that helps. All right. Blessed Angel, thank you for the super chat. Super thanks. Is there anything message wants? Oh, hold on. Is there anything? I'm glad it tracks, Guy. You're welcome. Is there anything that Spirit wants me to know? Let's see. I'm digging these cards, though. I've always liked them, but they really absorbed the energy from my altar. I've got like 4 other decks right now on my altar as well. Because some of these cards is look. Do you see how that's taped? Oh, I love those cards though. So I have a brand new Witch's Tarot deck on my altar. It's actually on top of my Ouija board that I had custom made. The Moon card. What about it? The Lovers. Choices. Choices. What choices? Oh, that's a lot of Gemini energy, actually. Hold on. Let me look at this. The full moon this month is in Gemini. And then you got the Lovers card, Gemini. I don't know if you're dealing with the Gemini, Blessed Angel, but keep that in the back of your mind. If you're not dealing with the Gemini, it could be that you need to bring in more Gemini energy. So let's see what that's about. The Magician. One second. So, the Magician is Mercury. Huh. So that's the energies that we're dealing with this month. So maybe something's about to happen for you this month. Hold on. Tarot is like a puzzle, My spirit guides just give me all kinds of information. I got to sit here and put it together. So hang tight. Mercury, Gemini. Decisions. Fascinating. Okay. We've got the Moon card, the Lovers card, lots of Gemini energy here. You've got the Two of Swords. And for you, this is coming through as like looking outside of the ordinary for a solution. Yes. Okay. And then I've got the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands coming in together. So 4 is going to be hard work. Practice. Like, so forget the suit for right now. Let's just talk about the number 4. Hard work, practicality, organization, discipline. Those are the things I think. A foundation, something solid. That's what I think about when I think of 4. So if you've got 4 on this side and 4 on this side, this is presenting to me like a lemniscate. Lemniscate meaning the infinity sign. Where you've got a balance. And that's been the theme for Scorpio this reading, right? Balance, organization, communication. I feel like there are things coming in for you, but you've got to do it methodically. And as much as we hate to hear it, we've got to do all things in moderation. There's freedom and a release of control available like for you. So it's almost, I feel like you've been in analysis paralysis, like unable to make a decision about something important in your life. Maybe just weighing out the options too much, maybe afraid to release control, but there's a lot of success ahead of you. I think that maybe you've been weighing out two options, but the solution's in the third place, right? The solution's behind you, someplace that you haven't looked before. The Sun card, that's great news. So I feel like whatever third place solution, whatever thing that you just haven't seen quite yet, it's actually what's going to make the difference for you. And I was saying that we are about to have like the trajectory of our lives changed based on a conversation, a chance encounter, something like that this year. So there's a lot of freedom in releasing control for you and finding another solution. The Sun is available. One second. The Chariot. This is like a theme for us. This is another deck, brand new. You guys saw it. Chariot card pulling out for Scorpios. Divinely guided encounters. You're being put where you're supposed to be. It's that claw game. I just feel like we're just being uprooted as Scorpios and being placed where we need to be, whether we like it or not. Five of Pentacles. You know what I'm hearing? This is, no, you don't yet. Of course. One second. Hey, Sherilyn. All right. So Five of Pentacles. This is how it's coming through. And not just for you. I want everyone to listen to this, but this does apply for you specifically. It's coming through like you're going to have to make the decision to let people be all about you or not about you. And you shouldn't care either way. I don't know what that means for you, but there is something about releasing the, it's not even control. It's the amount of weight that other people's perceptions of you have on how you behave and what you choose to do. It's almost coming through like you got to start living your life for you and screw these other people that have opinions about how you should live your life. Not everybody's going to like what you do for a living, who you date, how you dress. Who cares, right? You're not living your life for them. So this is about making choices to live your life more freely. And it doesn't matter if everyone turns their back on you because you're weird, you're different, you're not what you used to be. It doesn't matter because there's Five Pentacles here. Really nice pentacles right here, just waiting for you to go towards it. When I said waiting for you to go towards it, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, this person is walking away from 8 full cups. There's nothing wrong with the cups. They're full. They're nice. They're nice, right? It's a nice house. It's an okay job. The boyfriend's all right. The girlfriend's okay. Your friends are okay. The clothes is okay. But it's not you anymore, right? You really want to stand out differently this time. So you're going to go after your 9 and 10 of cups. But in order to go after your 9 and 10 of cups, you literally have to make the decision to do it. You've got to get out of your head and start looking outside of your ordinary solutions, right? Are there tools available to help you do the thing? Can you make time in your schedule to change up your look, to be around a new group of people? You've got to take some action, and it might not go in your favor the very first attempt, but I kind of think that it might. So that's the message for you. Like, seize the day. Like, this is the time. This is the time to get after it. And I see you being successful at it, but you've got to take the action to do it. So I hope that helps. All right. I feel like there was a question. Let me see if I can find it again. All right. It says, where's my life leading to? I am alone and jobless. You're not alone. So let's see. How can we, oh, you have more comments underneath. Where's my life leading to? So 10/28/1972. Will I have everything once again after losing it all? Okay. One second. The star card, 1 second, Aquarius energy. Also getting the things that you've manifested, wanted, desired, needed. Number 17. 17 reduces to the number 8. 8 is manifestation, abundance, bringing things into manifest form from your thoughts. Thoughts become things. So will you have everything you had before? No. No, you won't. Spirit says you will not have anything you had before. As a matter of fact, you lost it all so that you could understand what it was, what the value of it was. This is very intense. They're saying that it was divinely crafted that you lost it all. There needs to be an appreciation for the void. Wow. So the way I'm hearing it, let me just clarify it and soften this up a little bit, because it comes across like this. In order to appreciate all that is, there has to be a deep understanding of nothingness, right? It's also it's like when you start to emerge as somebody, it's because you've released the, like, you've gone through nobody training, if that makes sense. If you ever follow Ram Dass, just like check that out. But it's like you start life in this mode of you're being taught your entire life who to be and what society expects from you and all that stuff. That's considered somebody training. And then you've got to like release all that and go to nobody training, where you just like start over. And having that balance of having it all, losing it all, allows you to create it all, if that makes sense. I know that was very wordy, but most of that was channeled. So the best way to word it is that oh, oh, yeah, 1 second. So, yeah, this happened as a result to give you a different perspective, like what I was saying before. And right now, Spirit's saying that you've got the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Cups coming in together. So that's 2 5s. And then the Sun card at the bottom of the deck, along with Judgment. So I want to pull these cards for you so that we can tell the story. And then the Freedom card at the bottom of the deck. So no, you're not going to have what you had before. You're going to have better. You're going to have better because it's almost like you will never live that lesson again. That's how it's coming through. You'll never do that again. Whatever that was, I'm not sure. And I'm not sure it's something that you did, but more or less something that you experienced. And this experience, these tumultuous times, for lack of a better word, right, has put you in this place of like, what else could possibly happen? It's almost like you give 0 Fs at this point. That's how it's coming through. Like, you know what? There's nothing else you can do to me, Spirit. Have at it. You've taken it all. And that's exactly what was supposed to happen, because taking it all from you allows you to create from the very beginning a brand new script. You can have a new name, a new life, a new address. You can have it all new, honestly, whatever you want. Because I've got the 5 of Cups and the 5 of Wands together. 5 is a card of disruption. The same way we just had somebody with 2 4s, a very balanced reading, yours is the same way. That person's balance was in foundation. This balance is in change. Number 5 symbolizes change, adaptability, versatility, freedom, unpredictability, right? Those are the numbers that come along with 5. So now, same thing, lemniscate, right? Balance. We've got change with taking action for the change, and also change emotionally, healing the past. 5 of Cups, this person's stuck in the past. Like it's almost, and I'm not saying this is about you, but it's a mindset. This is the woe is me energy. Like, why did this happen to me? Why does this keep happening? Why was my past so difficult? And this 5 of Wands, the arguing, the turmoil, the internal conflict, this creates change. This disruption creates, it's like that water boiling in a pot. That water becomes steam and gets released and turns into something else. That's what's going on with you. Because you have the Judgment card and the Sun card coming together. So no, you won't have the same thing you had in the past. You're going to have everything you've ever wanted, and then some. Happiness is available to you. This is the best hand, like the best card in the deck. This is Leo energy. So it might be that by August of next year, you'll find yourself in a place of ease and really living out your life's calling. So I know that might seem like a far away time from now, but I feel that in 2024, these first couple of months are going to be about settling into your skin, seeing your worth, your self esteem gets built back up. I see by maybe June where you're going to have a different type of community around you. And then by August, a new beginning. Like, and it's not even a new beginning, a solid, stable foundation at that point. Because when you take 5 and 5 and you add them together, that's 10. 1 is the brand new beginning, and 0 is that limitless possibility. It's the full energy and the magician energy where you're crafting your reality. So I feel that, yes, this is difficult. Yes, it feels like it's never ending, but it is ending, right? Like I've been saying, the time between 2020 and 2020 now has been extremely hard. And so a lot of people that I work with have lost everything, truly. And it was either because it was taken from them or they ended it. So tabula rasa, as they say, brand new beginning. I feel like things are going to go well for you. Let me just look at this again. Wow, 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take. This is when you have enough to share of yourself and also be in community, right? I feel like you're going to have a stronger social network as well. Yes, give me 1 second. Let me go over here. Oh. Yeah, I love this. Yes, okay. Oh, this is good. So numerically speaking, I've got beloved, radical acceptance. This comes in as number 2, but then I have horned cactus, resourcefulness, number 29, coming in at 11. So honestly, what you have here are 2s, more balance, right? So you have 2s weighing each other out. 11, Archangel Michael. This is also a card of freedom. This is when the card of self, that energy is coming through twice. So this year coming up in 2024 is really going to be about you and your self-identity, who and what you are, what you're going to allow in your life, a lot more control. This is about accepting who you are. And I feel like other people accepting you for who you are, which is different than the past. And also about being resourceful. Like where you think you don't have money, you're going to make money. And it could be that if you're having like this difficult journey, start recording it. Start recording it. You're not the only person having this situation. And I think that there could be people monetize it is the point. Monetize. Create. What's the worst that'll happen? You're not going to get any further unemployed than you are now. And I don't mean to make light of it. I'm saying just do not wait, create, get out there and make something happen and see where it goes. But either way, I see good things coming for you by August of next year. It's going to be what's it called? A journey, but one that is methodical and consistent is the word. Thank you. All right. Sherilyn, let me see if I can find your first. Hello, NDA. Sherilyn, there needs to be an appreciation for the void. Yeah. The void is something. All right. Please ask Spirit for a tip or clue on how to further tap into my psychic abilities. Oh, now we're talking. Hold on. You know, I love me my spirits. All right. So you prayed to Archangel Michael with the blue candle today. I love this. So Archangel Michael, how you doing? Must be like hanging out today in the cosmos, because I got to tell you that Colleen said that earlier, one of the other members that was on here. So, and I saw Archangel Michael in my mind's eye. I'm always with that energy. All right. So 3 of Wands. Let me go back to your question. Tip how to further tap into your psychic abilities. All right. Okay, so a couple of things. One is start looking outside of your algorithm, right? So I use the term magic, spelled with a K. So you're going to hear me use the terms magic, universe, source energy, all those things, right? Take it how it resonates, plug in whatever word you want. Doesn't matter to me. So you're going to have to step outside of whatever it is that you are normally attracted to. That's first and foremost, because the same way I was saying, you have to have an appreciation for the void. You have to have it all gone to know what it is to have it all. Is the same way that if you have always only ever known about Christianity, now is a great time to learn everything but that. If you only ever been in a space where you were pagan, like my household, I mean, right? It wasn't like traditional at all. So I had to step outside of that and like purposely look at other philosophies and religions, even though I was raised the more new age, which was not me. I hate that term. I don't like to use that word either, but I digress. The point is for you to get deeper into your spirituality. I've got 3 of Wands. This is connecting with things outside of your algorithm, right? So if you've always been into hoodoo, then maybe you start, focusing on something more Celtic. If you've always been into, you know what I mean? Just step outside of what your jam is. 8 of Swords, right? This is about being in your own way. You have to have faith that you are connecting with source energy and with spirit, and you can start testing yourself. Start reading different texts, different books. In my link tree, there's a link to the Kabbalion written by the 3 initiates. Start looking at that. The Hermetic Wisdoms, Ancient Egypt, right? Those are the types of energies that once you tap into that, it calls you into astrology. It calls you into tarot. It calls you into the spirit speak. And it's amazing to start looking at other creators and understand first and foremost that magic is a personal experience. What magic's for me, what works for me may help you. It may be something that interests you, but it may not be for you because my magic is my truth and your magic is your truth. So that's the way I witchcraft. That's the way I see it. Not everyone is that way. There are magical orders that everything has to be done very specifically, and that is amazingly helpful when you're doing spell work. But when you are trying to ascend spiritually, I think that that's very different. That's very personal. So I think that meditating and spending time asking source energy to show themselves to you in whatever form they are comfortable that you can receive it, asking for your angels to be available, reading different texts, audiobooks, YouTube, anything, anywhere that's just going to motivate you. Also, get yourself in the vibration of love and desire, because that is a frequency that it's almost like your energy's a radio station. So if you can tune into love and desire, that station, it's such a strong vibe that it literally hammers the negativity out of your life and allows good things to come to you. Also, depending on where you live and what you do and what's decriminalized or legal where you are, there's several types of plant medicines and journeying that can be done. You can find a shaman, you can find a magical order, you can do a lot of different things. But I think that the best thing I could suggest would be to meditate, spend time in the stillness, and learn something that's completely different. And actually, whatever pisses you off, like if you are a person that's like, you know what, I don't like that religion, it really bothers me, that's the one that you need to spend some time understanding, because it's when you see that perspective that it really validates your own journey. I hope that makes sense. Justice, right? Balancing, looking at the both sides of the scale. That's why I'm saying that. I forgot to show you your cards. So this is about looking at both perspectives. And the the 7 of Pentacles, this is you wondering, like, am I ever going to be, in touch? Am I ever going to be that psychic? Am I ever going to be able to do this or do that. Yes, you can. You can. And you're going to see, you're going to also be able to ask spirit for signs, as a matter of fact. Like, spirit, show me that's you. I want to see a red car in the next 15 minutes. Like, you can be that specific. And when you start seeing the red car in 15 minutes, or hearing that song, or seeing that time on the clock, you've tapped in. Another thing you can do is fill up a cup halfway with water. Put it on your table, whatever table, an altar, by your bedside, whatever. Speak into that cup of water your desire to communicate with spirit. When you start seeing the bubbles in that water, you've made contact. Sleep well. Ask it, spirit to speak to you in your dreams. And I find success in that. So, take it how it resonates, but there's a lot of ways to call spirit towards you. All right. Thank you, SBW. Thank you. Hey, honey. Friday. Hey, Marie. Can you please ask spirit or give me some guidance about upcoming week, please and thank you. You're traveling, aren't you? That just came out of the ethers. I can't believe I remember that. I think you're traveling this week. I actually thought about you, Marie, and that travel because of Mercury retrograde. So, whether you're traveling this week or not, because this message came to me like 2 days ago, here's the message for you. When you do travel, I want you to leave room in your schedule. And I think we talked about this before, but like, don't overpack it. I feel two things are going to happen. You're going to have an unexpected situation come up that's going to take up some of your time. So where you thought you were going to be alone and isolated, and like somebody's going to, knock on the door, either energetically or physically. Like, I feel like you're going to have an unexpected, what is this? 10 of Swords. You're welcome, Chandelian. Chandelian. I just gave you a whole new name that is not yours. Sorry, Sherilyn. You are traveling this week. Okay. 10 of Swords. So something comes to an end while you're away, potentially. Something's happening while you're away, because hey, wouldn't this be great? Wait a second. Okay. I have 10 of Swords here and 6 of Swords. Something comes to an end, allowing you to move and be more calm, moving ahead to calmer waters. Let me see. That didn't work at all. 10 of Swords. Queen of Wands. 10 of Swords. Promotion. Wait 1 second. The Lover's card, Gemini energy. And for what it's worth, Marie, I just looked at the time, and I've been on here 1 hour and 32 minutes. And I always work with the numbers 1, 2, 3 for those of you that are accustomed to following me. So that's telling me that I'm on the right track with what I'm saying. This is coming through as a choice to put an end to something. The Queen of Wands came through as an offer, which is not how I would read it. But what I heard was like an offer coming your way. Maybe you're about to get a job offer, an offer to do something. Like, I feel like someone's been eyeballing you, or you've got the attention of people, and that someone's going to try to have a conversation with you about it, like unexpectedly, or an admirer, something's going on with you. So 6 of Wands, a card of victory, achievement. Queen of Wands. Hold on. Heartache. Queen of Wands. Being left out. Coming to an end. Oh, I hope so. A minute. Let me grab these again. 5 of Wands. Show me any messages from Marie, please. The Fool card. So a different deck. And I was saying something's coming to an end. Someone's going to have, I love the way spirit works. Here we go. You are starting something brand new. Someone is coming for you. Someone has been watching you. You're going to get an offer. 5 of Swords. And you might have some words with somebody about it. I feel like somebody's going to come at you with something and you're not going to trust it. I don't know if you need a psychic to tell you that, Marie, but it's true. I feel like someone's going to come at you with an offer. It might have to do with the situation you've been working with your ex. Maybe somebody comes at you with an offer and you're like, mm-mm. It might be that. But I want you to consider it. Just consider it. There's something about a... Wow. Okay. Hold on, Marie. So the star card comes out again. I hope all of us Scorpios are getting whatever this star card keeps trying. Either we're all about to end up with an Aquarius in our face, which, geez, no offense to the Aquarians out there. We love you. But the star card, 2 of Wands. So this is your travel. A lot of energy being put into you. I feel like people are watching you. So I feel like you've got some professional things coming up. But there might be something about the ex as well. Someone does have an offer for you. Hold on. Yes, I have an unexpected... You have an unexpected court date on Tuesday. No shit. What day is Tuesday? Is Tuesday the 12th? Now I need to know. Hold on. Is Tuesday the new moon the 12th or the Mercury retrograde the 13th? Somebody please let me know, because that actually matters a little bit. All right, then I've got the 10 of Cups, 7 of Wands, and Ace of Wands. I feel like you're going to have to put some boundaries up, but you've got a new opportunity coming your way, Marie. You're going to have to maybe redefine it to get what you want. Because look, Ace of Wands, brand new beginning, new idea, new start to something. But this, right? This is boundaries. This is saying, hey, what's mine is mine. I feel like you're going to have to put up a fight. This is no joke, right? We've talked about this. Put up a fight for what you deserve, what's yours, what's fair, right? But I feel that this is going to be very successful. In terms of your work, I feel like somebody is looking at you and you're going to be approached to take on a new project. And we talked about this in the past. Nothing's changed there. That is happening for you. Tuesday's the 12th. Thank you, blessed angels. So Tuesday's the 12th. That's the new moon. New moon's in Sagittarius. Things will go your way. I want you to really spend some time, Marie, being all spiritual, right? The day before that, like light your candles, get in that mindset, bring it in. Ace of Cups, new beginning. Bring it in. Bring in what you want. That's all right. It's sorry, on Wednesday morning. Okay, so the 13th. All right, well, do all your new moon work. The 13th starts the retrograde, but the court date was set before the 13th, so that's not going to impact it. Build extra time to get to the courthouse. Get there early, all the things. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets rescheduled, but I say that and no shit, the Tower card comes out. That listen, prepare for it all. It could be rescheduled. You might hear something like they want to reschedule it when you're going to be away, and that might be the conversation where you, and by the way, do not do that. If they want to schedule it while you're away, that's their business. You can Zoom in or you can ask for another date. But the Tower card coming in, something's not going to go as you expected, but it's going to work out for you. So take it with a grain of salt. All right, hold on. Because look, Ace of Cups. Hold on. These cards are Page of Cups, an offer. But 9 of Cups, single, independent energy. This is good stuff. Let me pull one more. The Chariot. Don't worry about it. Whatever's happening is happening as it's supposed to happen. There might be some delays. Plan for that. Stand your ground. Speak your truth. You will get what you want. I feel like you're going to get a job offer or an offer. I don't know about a job offer. That sounds so not job offer. That's not the word. You're going to be approached for an opportunity because you're beyond like a job offer. That you're going to I don't know. Marie has a special set of skills, everyone. I don't know how else to word it. So Marie, I just think that you are going to do very well. You are going to get an opportunity presented to you. take your time on it. That's the best thing I can say, because let's just say whatever comes your way, that's going to be draft one. The people that are going to come to you, whether this be with your ex or a new job opportunity, both are true for you. There are several revisions to your initial offer. So it gets better. You have to fight for it in the way that you know how, and you're going to do well. And I can't wait to see how this is going to work out for you. I think next year you're going to have a lot of freedom, a lot of opportunity for you. All right. Fiona, hey, how are you? Things have turned around. It's been going since 2012. Some really difficult situations back to back. Yes, ma'am. It has been. I mean, I'm not sure. Well, I mean, I am sure. It's basically the fixed signs went through it first. Two of Cups, soulmate energy, Marie. This comes up for you a lot too. And the Tower card at the bottom. Where's this? I feel like this person is just going to fall out of the sky. I just had the most random message come up for you, and I'm going to tell you what it is because I'm going to leave my personal opinion out of it, right? Because I don't know. This just said something like, I feel like there might be somebody on your legal team that might want more with you. I don't know. Maybe they're not your legal team. Maybe they work. I don't know. There's an attorney out there somewhere, or someone like a judge, attorney, someone in that type of a politician, something like that. That type of vibe that's interested in you. And they're going to come fast and furious and out of nowhere, it seems like. All right. Annie, let's see. Are you going to do a special 1212 portal video? I mean, well, shit, am I now? Annie, I had not planned on it, but maybe. Why don't you tell me more about that? A special 1212. I might, because instead of just doing the new moon video, I can do it about the portal. Maybe we can do like maybe I can do like a Starseed community working or something, because that's something I'm going to be doing next year anyway. 5 of Wands, change, creating change. 7 of Swords. What is this? Temperance. You know, guys, I feel like there's going to be a lot of healing happening this week. We've talked about this whole reading. Balance. I'm kind of sick about hearing balance, but I got to tell you that it keeps coming up over and over again. Same cards, different deck. 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands. I'm sorry, 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands, Temperance. Actually, hold on. So we've got change, taking action, change, boundaries, conversations, difficult ones. Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Mercury is trining Jupiter. Check the description box. So all of that is telling me that the reason these cards keep coming up is because it's through the action that we take as Scorpios this week to have those difficult conversations, to stand up for ourselves, just say enough is enough. This is the way I'm going to allow things to happen in my life. Because remember, you don't attract it, Scorpio. You tolerate it, right? So your life, your challenges, your road bumps are your responsibility, truly. And like I've been saying, perception is everything. So Jupiter is a planet of expansion. Mercury is the planet of communication, right? So what does it look like when you say what you mean and mean what you say? What kind of success will come your way? What kind of healing can happen? As I say in all my videos, speak only your truth, and you're sharing it. You're not dictating it. You're not trying to make it fact. You are sharing your truth, but share only your truth, and you will heal worlds with your words, right? What you have to say is impactful, Scorpio, and representation matters. I said this before. Your voice matters. What you have to say matters. How you feel matters, but how you say it also matters. You cannot be in this position where you have to have control and change people. You can only share who and what you are, and people will either come towards it or not. And no matter what someone else chooses, remember, Scorpio, that's their business. You do you, and you're going to have a lot of success doing it. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. We're at 1:45. I am so thankful for you all. And again, feel free to take some time and check out my link tree. I've got the Amazon storefront where you can see all of the different cards, the oracle cards, the tarot cards, hair scarves, makeup, all the things you guys asked me about. If you're looking to catch a reading, feel free, www.starswithstasi.com. Right now, I am offering 20% off your look at 2024. It includes a natal chart and your solar return chart. So that is a new service and more to come in the upcoming year. I will be doing a lot of Starseed community work, and you will all get to see what it is that I do for my craft, right? I'll be doing a lot of that for this upcoming year. If you have any ideas on things you'd like to see, just like Annie did, feel free to reach out to me at starswithstasi.com. There's a contact button there. You can just reach out to me at my Gmail account. Links are in my bio. I look forward to all we're going to do together as a community. Thank you guys so much. Remember that we are all just stars from the sky, doing the best that we can with the information that we have. So may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. And until next time, Scorpio, shine brightly and have an amazing week ahead. Harness this energy. It is your time, guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. Bye.